Test. Oh, Cook Middle School Rangers. How are you guys doing this morning? It's time for me to welcome you into the year 2020. I was born in 1976, so 2020, I'm still here. I am very thankful for that. So 2019 is over. We had a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen, but guess what? We are halfway through the year. And so we're about to get started. Hopefully all of you guys have received your schedules. If you received a new schedule and you received a new class, or you received new courses and your schedule changed for the first period course, that means you need to look down at your schedule and make sure you're sitting in the correct class. So take a few seconds to do that. Look at your schedule. Are you in the right class? Does it match the room and the chair? It should be in that room where you're sitting. Then you're good to go. Okay. If not, if you're sitting in the wrong class, please ask your teacher to allow you to go to your correct first period class. It's on your schedule. Everyone's schedule did not change. We may have a few that did change, but at this time, you should be sitting in the correct first period class that is listed on your schedule. So with that said, I hope that you guys had a lot of fun over the break. I hope that you got a chance to get some rest, eat some delicious food. I know I did. I go to Pappadeaux's and get the crawfish trio. That is my favorite. I highly recommend it. Not on the menu, but you tell them Mr. Drayton sent you. And you ask for the crawfish trio, and they'll take care of you. Also, I know some of you guys are gamers. And I'm a gamer a little bit. I really don't have that much time. Currently, I am playing Tom Clancy's Division 2, trying to protect the White House. It's a lot of hard work. When I get done making this video, I'm probably going to get to it again. So I had a chance to spend some time with my family, reflect, and just kind of think about the importance of what I get to do as being when I get the opportunity to be a principal, and what we can do to always make Cook Middle School a better place for everyone. So I want to talk to you guys about something, in my opinion, that's extremely valuable, something that's important, something that's more important than money. What could that be? More important than money, more important than gold. I want to talk about a resource that you have that's available to you every time you walk on our campus all day. You know what that resource is that's more important than money and more important than gold and silver put together, combined? I'm talking about more important than a pair of Air Yeezys handed to you from Kanye West himself. That is your teachers. Your teachers are the most important resource on this campus. It is extremely important that you acknowledge and you understand the blood, sweat, and tears that teachers and staff members put in to make sure that you get a phenomenal education, to make sure that first-time instruction is as strong as possible. So I want you to understand, when you're asked to do an assignment the very first time, please get it done. When you are asked to comply with the directive by a teacher, please make sure that you do that. Make sure that you are showing and displaying right behavior at all times in the classroom. When you get that work done the very first time, then that's going to set you up. And what is that going to set you up for, you ask? I'm glad you asked. It's going to set you up for the No Zeros field day that we get to participate in. I was blown away. I have to be honest. Just to give you a little bit of data. Before we left, we had 992 students qualify for the No Zeros recess. Over 500 kids not just qualified for the No Zeros recess, but also qualified with 80% or higher in all of their classes. Cook Middle School, that is phenomenal. I can't wait to get 100% of you guys on board. I want you to work. I want you to get your assignments done the very first time. Ask your teachers for help and tell them thank you. Acknowledge the blood, sweat, and tears that they put in to ensure that you get sound, strong, first-time instruction. And so maybe next time when we do a field day, you can be a part of the celebration and a part of the fun as well. So I want to talk to you guys about, of course, you know it, right behavior. I want to talk to you about my expectations of respect and what it means. And I want you to embrace and I want you to listen. So when you're in the classroom, I expect you, not just in the classroom, but when you're in the cafeteria, when you're having a conversation with a janitor or a custodian, when you're in the PE area and you're having a conversation with your coaches, if you're an athlete, you're having a conversation with the referees. Yeah, that's it. I want you to display rock behavior at all times. So respect, what does that mean? That means that you're polite. That means that you are courteous. That means that you are respectful in everything that you do. You're just not displaying rock behavior while you're at Cook. I want you to display rock behavior for the rest of your life. When you're in the cafeteria and the lunch ladies are handing you your food, I need you to say, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Acknowledge them. I promise, young ladies and young men, if you show respect, the universe will pour it back to you. The second letter in rock is organized. Make sure that you stay organized. I can guarantee you this because I was in middle school not that long ago. I know you're looking at my gray hair and you're thinking about, I don't think he ever went to middle school. Did they even have middle school in his day? Of course they had middle school in his day. That's where I met my wife in the 7th grade, but that's a whole other story. So being organized, the second letter in rock is O for organized. I guarantee you, if you organize yourselves, if you keep up with your assignments, if you keep up with your work, I'm guaranteeing you that your grade will go up by 1 letter. Promise you. But you got to stay organized consistently. So you see I have a notebook? I even organize my thoughts. Dream, believe, achieve. My desk is organized because I want to be successful and I want to walk in greatness. As our counselor, Miss Guillory, often says, I want you to walk in greatness. So the first thing, always be respectful. The second thing, always always be organized. The third letter in rock, which is rock behavior, is the C. That means be cooperative. If we're asking you to wear your IDs, it's for a reason. We need you to be cooperative. If we ask you to close your mouths in the cafeteria, we need to share some information. We need you to be cooperative. If your parents say, hey, don't drink that Kool-Aid out of that poison bottle, it might behoove you to be cooperative. So respectful, organized, cooperative, and it's always helpful to be kind. I find being kind extremely helpful when I'm in a restaurant and I want a few extra shrimp. Being kind to the waitress, calling her by name, not out of her name, being nice, complimenting someone, opening the door for someone. If someone drops a pen or a pencil, you pick it up. If someone is having a hard day, you ask what's wrong, what can you do? Always being kind will serve you well. So, once again, my expectation is that you always display rock behavior. I know I say it over and over again. It's because it's so important. I want you guys to embrace that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Welcome to 2020. And we're going to check out a few pictures from our field day. Hopefully, I'll see you out there next time. Thank you. Oh, Rangers today are what? Rangers today are what? I'm going to cut that part out.